What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and if you've been here for a while, I really appreciate it. Today we're going to tackle the water temperature gauge, and you want to stay tuned to make sure you don't make the same mistake I made. And I'm not going to hit the wiring today, but I did do some of the wiring before. You'll see it up here in the right corner, and let's get to it. Alright, so measuring the thickness of this electric water temp gauge, it is 0.3 inches. And if I measure the inner diameter of this water temp gauge, or the adapter, it is almost 0.24, so I need to drill this out 0.06 inches, pretty much 0.07 inches. And I'm hoping that there is enough material, looks like there might be enough material on there without completely crushing it. It's gonna be close. It's gonna leave 0.03 of an inch on there. I gotta be really careful, but that's the only way I know how to get this electric. This is electric. This is not a mechanical. Electric water temp gauge into the adapter to fit on the LS1 head. So let's try that out. With a little bit of careful drilling, I was able to get it in, so you can get this one to work. I'm not sure what the right one is. I talked to Summit and they didn't give me any useful information. They said this should be fine to drill out, so I tried it and it seems to be fine. So let's get this hooked up. I'm gonna go ahead and get a little Teflon tape on this end. Then this end has a washer and a little Teflon tape on that. I'll get this in the passenger side of the head. In case just in case any of you are wondering, I'm referring to this fitting right there. It is a 5/16 hex bolt, and you can get that out and then put in your electric water temp gauge sensor plug or whatever it is. One thing about this is if you're going to use the Nissan gauge cluster, you'll have that adapter there. I don't plan on using it. I'm not too worried about it. I'm just going to run some aftermarket gauges, and yeah, so let's get that out and get the other one, get mine in. And I got the plug out, and then this one will take a 19mm socket and get that in there. Well, crap. I went to torque it down and the thread just snapped right off inside. So now I gotta figure out how to get that metal out of there. Crap. Well, alright, I guess I should have gotten a different one. Wasn't strong enough. So this piece right here broke off in the head. No fun. I should have called Autometer tech support earlier. They gave me a part number for a 2259, which is a short sender reader. So you'll be able to bolt it into the 2277 adapter without a problem. So I have one of those, the 2259s coming, and a 2277. I almost made me want to throw up trying to get this thing out. All right, well, on with the show. So setting up the water temp gauge, I bought this one. It is the 5737. It's an electrical water temp. It's the 90-degree sweep, same as the oil pressure that I have, so I wanted to keep it the same. And it comes with a sender that is this big. Now the issue with that is this is way too long, and it will not go through this 2272 adapter, as I shown before. It just won't go through. So save yourself the trouble, buy a 2259, or I don't know if you could find a water temp one, but you could see that the sender is so much smaller. The reader is on threads, and then you're able to use the 2277 without any issues. So let me pull those out, put some Teflon tape on the sender, and get it bolted in and show you that. Here it is with the 2277 on with the 2259. It is, it's perfect. You see it's got the space in there, got plenty. I haven't had to touch these, so these can get torqued down. I don't have to worry about it snapping off. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put this in. I'm not actually going to wire the gauge quite yet, because I want to hear this engine run a little bit. So I'm just putting this in so I don't have to take it out and have some fluid come out over here. So as soon as I get this in, I'm going to put some fluid in and start it back up. So I got the crush washer on, and I put some Teflon tape on obviously these threads, and I tightened it down. Obviously don't tighten it too much, it's brass, you can end up damaging it, or have it snap off, which would really, trust me, that sucks. All right, so I got that on. I'll wire that up later. I'm gonna get this last spark plug back on, put it back on, and get some fluid in the car, and let's try starting it up again, giving it a couple revs. Well, that's gonna do it for today. We still have a bunch more coming up. I need to get the intake made and then stuff like that. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.